Good evening all, hope you're all doing well. Welcome to Affinity Racing and round number 6 of the British Heart Foundation Championship. We are at High Speed Ring and we have a few things exciting things going on tonight. First of all, I don't think for many of us this is a track that we have raced all too much, so there's a bit of that to begin with. We're currently P2 in the fastest laps, in terms of fastest laps and all that sort of stuff. But most importantly, we may have ourselves some wet weather racing this evening. So just as I say that, let me double check. I have the inters and full wet tyres, which I do, which is helpful. So there may be a little bit of rain tonight. I don't know if it's a guarantee or if it's sort of just a potential, but either way we need to get ourselves sorted for it just in case, or we need to be expecting it just in case. So let me just not play my own live stream out loud on my phone. That would be helpful. Right, so we're going to jump back onto track. I'm going to just do a little bit of racing about on the hard tyres at the moment, just in case I decide for whatever reason to be on them in the race. They're the only tyres that I have not yet done. Maybe I'm P1 in the fastest lap thing still then, because we got a 14.4, but I thought that Chaos had beat my time, but maybe he hasn't done. I believe that he has though, and I won't be surprised if he has. We still can't change brake balance in this thing, which is the only thing that I would say is the really annoying thing about the Gran Turismo balance of power, or the newfound Gran Turismo balance of power. You used to be able to change your brake balance regardless of balance of power, which I believe is still the right thing to do. Even on balanced cars, brake balance is still something that drivers were able to change. But there we go, because it would be quite helpful in this one, I believe, for at least the most part, to have the brake balance at the back. There's not major braking zones. It's actually, well, it's called High Speed Ring for a reason. We don't have major braking zones. We've actually just got bits of track where you essentially just lift off. Oh, there we go. Don't get up onto there because you will struggle to get back down. Bits of track where you essentially lift off. The biggest braking zone is what we would be calling turn 2, which is where we have the barrier that everybody, when this track initially got launched, was wall riding like crazy. You can't do that now without getting a penalty, or at least I've not tried it in this lobby, but that's because I'm not a cheater, so I don't intend to try and find it out either. Maybe we do it now just to be on the safe side. But this is your main major braking zone. From the 50-metre board, we actually do hit the wall there. That is not what we want to be doing, so less of that when we get to it. And if you've got that under 31 seconds, that first sector, I think that is a fairly good time. We're sliding the tyres like crazy there. Need to get slowed down. But I think the slowest that you do travel on this track is about still 70 miles an hour. So they're not lying when they say that it is a high-speed track. Evening, Adam. How we doing, mate? Glad for the race. Absolutely. I am absolutely buzzing for this one, especially now that we have a potential for a little bit of rain. I just pipped fastest lap, as Brenda would say, be on the right tyre at the right time. Exactly. Easier said than done, though, isn't it? Easier said than done. As we can see, though, slight mistake from me there, but the hard tyres, roughly, I would probably say about a second, 1.5 seconds slower. A few mistakes from me, which definitely slowed things down, but approximately 1.5 seconds slower per lap. Now, even with tyre wear, I still think that just look at that, you just can't get turning. The understeer is horrendous. I very much doubt, and I don't want to be on the hard tyres, but I just wanted to be trying them out just in case. We're already 1.4 seconds down on the first sector. But you do notice the difference immediately when you jump onto the soft tyres. But yes, we need to be keeping an eye on the weather radar. Unfortunately, we don't get any wet weather driving while we're in the what do we call this? The practice lobby. So we're just going to have to... I've not done any of my own practice, which I probably should have done. Tyre allocation unrestricted, says Rico. Which I think for the most part we're probably going to be on the softs all race, really. But where this does come into play in terms of strategy, or where strategy does come into play, I should say, is when you're actually in front and behind people. So are you actually going to be the one that is basically pulling the slipstream train, or are you going to be at the back taking, you know, being aboard the slipstream train, basically? And the reason that that's important for strategy, of course, is also not only speed, because if you're going to actually work together with people across a race with a hefty amount of slipstream required, and it's going to help your lap time just a little bit, as long as you don't start fighting in certain areas or what are considered the overtaking zones. But also fuel, anyways. Fuel is the main thing that I was going to be saying, because if you can sit behind somebody and just keep up with them, but be using 80% of the fuel that they are, over a few laps, that will soon add up, and you could then, when they go into the pits, get the jump on them a little bit later. But that is all to play for, and that's all well and good thinking about that sort of thing, but by the sounds of things, I don't know if we're guaranteed bad weather or if it's just a potential and we need to think about it, but weather could come into play. So yeah, a 10th will cover a good few cars and quality nothing in it. Absolutely, literally, it will cover. My laptop just almost, well, my laptop did crash there. I hope the stream did not. Oh, and now I'm going to crash. Let's not do this in quali. Bosh! Let's get out of people's way. I got a shot there, or I got a bit of a panic because my laptop froze, but I think we're all good. So, alright, Bosh, record. We're winning. Well, we're not winning. Hopefully we win, but we'll soon find out. 5 minutes ago, we'll not jump on board with anybody while they're doing quali. But yeah, Adam's right. The qualifying in this one will be very, very close. Be really close. And slipstream and timing your out lap as well is going to be timing your hot lap is going to be pretty important as well. All of us will not want to be helping each other out because we know how powerful the slipstream is. But looking at the track, I'm just trying to work out where is best to actually pick up the slipstream. I think there's potential that it is at the very start of your lap. But then you do have to consider about getting an overtake done, unless you have a teammate who's willing to work with you, which could be helpful, and going to jump out the way. But it could well be the end of the lap as well, because that last sector is pretty much flat. As long as you get the line right on the final corner and you don't run too wide, then you're alright, I think. So you don't want to be following someone the entire time, because if you are, then they're going to be setting just as quick a lap time as you, if you have to try and keep the same distance for the sake of slipstream. Like I say though, unless you do get past them. But anyways, we'll jump straight back out again. We'll get another quick little lap done here. We're only on the hard tyres. We've got someone flying down the main straight at the moment, so we'll make sure we don't get in their way. Ha! I just realised there, Rico says, that we don't have, that ARC hasn't joined yet. And then someone else has said, it's probably because our clocks have gone forward, so he'll be joining at 9 o'clock as we're all finishing up. I could have sworn everyone was closer to me than what they are there. Oh, Brian's in front of us. Let's follow Brian for a bit. Or not if it keeps glitching like that. I think he's doing a warm-up there to go for a push lap. Don't quite think that we're close enough for slipstream there, but we'll see. Now this is the bit that I find interesting. A lot of people are actually running this far out wide, but I really didn't think that that actually helped pace. I think it seems to be one that kind of doesn't make too much difference, which I can't get my head around. I really can't. Oh, let's not hit the wall like that, shall we? No wall riding, says Rico. Rightly so. So we mustn't have penalties on, I don't think, then in the actual lobby. We sort of self-police a few things for the most part, so you probably actually could do that if you wanted to, in the hope that nobody watched the replay. Right, oh, here we go. Here we go. There's the weather radar, but with no rain showing just yet. Rico's already onto the wet tyres, which is funny. Don't think he wants to be on them just yet. But we'll see what it looks like when we get into actual qualifying. Here we go. What is my wheel doing? Right, let's go then into quali. Right. So no wet or inter tyres needed yet. Slicks for the moment. Alpha, how are we doing? Hope we are all well, buddy. Hope we're all well. What do we reckon we can do here? I think we want to get some quick laps in before it starts raining, or in case it starts raining. Looks like it's close to starting to rain, so we're going to be behind Xander here. But perhaps not quite close enough, actually. What's he in there then? Oh, here we go. Working together for a bit of quality. That's what I like to see. Is that the Dodge? It's the Dodge, isn't it? It's the Viper. Oh, he's gone to the inside. Probably a fairly sensible shout, to be fair. Alright, we'll have slipstream from Xander here. How helpful it will actually be, though, I don't know. Well off the pace at the moment. Oh. Wash. Need to be a fair bit quicker than this, though. Earlier you get on the pathway here, the better, I think. I'm going to be 2/10 quicker here, hopefully, anyways. 2/10 quicker. Hopefully down into the 14s. John already down into the 14s. There we go. We're going to set 14.8. We just go pole position temporarily by 1/10. This is going to be my in lap then, because I've not got no slipstreams or anything like that. And this is going to be the difference for pole position or back of the grid. Is going to be a slipstream or two around the track. That's decent, that's decent, let's go. Maybe it's not that decent. Right, into the pits then. Change of tyres. Literally full lock in it. And you've got the car going flat out like that. The tyres are facing the other way and the car's just sliding as it goes. Had a lot of fun though after a long time on a video game, despite not getting gold easily. Trust me, they're tough to get. Oh, is that on it? On the challenges on here, is it Arc? Arc, sorry, Alpha, sorry. It's because we were talking about Arc not getting into the lobby. I need to try and work out somewhere for a slipstream here. Adam is 4/10 quicker. He sets a 14.471. Now my best lap in practice was a 14.440. So 3/100ths quicker. But I don't think I'm going to get anywhere near that at the moment by the looks of things. Right, the weather improves. Track dries up just a little bit more. Not that we were really sliding about or actually had wet weather conditions. But here we go. Oh, GT4. You wrote an essay earlier in the chat. Oh, I didn't see that, mate. I can only see a few comments from you. Right, I'm sorry. Sorry, buddy. Right, on GT4 then. I think that was the first Gran Turismo that I played when I sat and worked out what I remembered from the game and which track it must have been. Oh, now we might have ourselves a bit of a slipstream here. Who's this up front again in the who's in the Aston Martins? That's Eddie there. So we might have a slipstream from him. Might, I'm not too sure. Oh, he backs out. He didn't want to give us the slip. Fair play. Really, it's not that I can't see the comment at all, Alpha. So, like the comment itself isn't actually showing. Has it been deleted, or does it say that it's being held, like it needs to be approved by YouTube, or has it definitely been posted? Down on my time already still. It says that's been sent. Oh, that's so strange. Yeah, I can't see like any comment at all, mate, so apologies. Unless it's just not coming up on Streamlabs. It might be shown on YouTube itself, so I will check. Yeah, if you try copying and pasting it and just putting it back in, see if that works. I might be able to see it then. Sorry, mate. Don't know why it's not working. Right. Let's try and see if we can pick up a good slipstream from someone, whoever it might be. Lucy, how are you doing? Yeah, I think Amy's not. I don't think Amy's racing tonight because she's had COVID all week apparently. So I saw in the chat there. I think that was the case. So unfortunately, I don't think she's racing. But I don't know if someone's took our spot because we got 15 in here. So we were missing Ark because well, our clock's went forward, but his hasn't. So so he'll be tuning in, or he'll be joining just as we're finishing. But other than that, who's this up front? Yeah, can we catch to these guys or not? I need to sit and time these slipstreams a bit better, because so far I've not done a very good job. Oh, there we go, Ark. Right, sorry, buddy. Yeah, Alpha. Sorry, I can't see that one now. I've been it. The GT4 once again. It works somehow for 2 straight hours. Oh, I've actually done that corner well. We did hit the wall, but we're all good. I will catch the rest of that comment in a second, Alpha. Apologies. Oh, just didn't get Messed that corner up a bit there. Might have slipstream here. Right, this might be the actual lap that I want here. This might be what I'm needing, although I'm pretty much like 2-second gap there. I'm still not going to be close enough here, I don't think. Right, I feel like I might be closing, whoever this is in front. Oh, and then it didn't work again because it's scratched. Oh, mate, no. No. So what console are you playing that on? Are you still playing that on... Are you playing that on the PS5? That was awfully done, that. Oh, it turns out it wasn't too bad. I would say it was awfully done. This has got to be the lap, though. This has got to be the lap. I'll only have one more after this, but my tyres will be pretty much done. See if Bucket's going to give us the slip. He might back out of this lap. I hope he doesn't. Worth a lot of time, this slipstream. 14. Still nowhere near. That's my personal best, but that's P5. Right, this is where I'm going to benefit loads here. Almighty slipstream this. Hopefully I don't close to him too much. And I can have the slipstream on the way out as well, fingers crossed. Nightmare. This whole fishtailing thing's really annoying. Oh, we're just going to have enough time for one more lap. I'm going to have to get past here though this time round, I think. Give him the nudge. No, I'm backing out. Backing out, I'm not going to ruin his lap. That would be a bit unfair, that. Nah, that wasn't very good. No good at all. Oh, Adam on pole position. He's absolutely rapid in that Ferrari. Absolutely rapid. And it's annoying me. Don't expect anyone to read them while driving at 200 miles an hour. It wouldn't be so bad. It's because I've got my laptop all the way to the right hand side. So while I'm looking like that, I then have to look totally away from the screen. And then as soon as I look back on the screen, I'm like upside down, back to front, and over that fence. So But I saw it the second time. There we go then. But yeah, what console are you actually playing that on? Are you playing that on PS5? Adam's going for P1 again. I'm sure he is. I'm hoping for rain though. That's the thing. Keep my fingers crossed. Right, so P5, what we got in front of us? We got Advantage in front and behind us. We got two Ferraris in front of us with a Corvette in the middle of them. Now that Corvette, John's in the Corvette. I think that straight line wise, that has, I think that's going to be the quickest car I would have presumed. As we say though, right, now we need to have a look here. We've got to be on the right tyre at the right time. We don't know what we're going to be starting on. Or what we should be starting on, I should say. Going to assume that it's the soft tyres and that we can expect some rain in the middle of the race. It's going to be interesting this. Here we go. Now, unless I've missed a message, I can only assume that it starts dry. We either know it starts dry or we don't. I don't know. I don't know how much of this we know. I should have looked at the race settings. It looks like it starts dry though. Yes. Right. Okay. We're all good. As Adam says, as Martin Brundle says, need to be on the right tyre at the right time. So we're starting on the right tyre. That's all good. Cushy. Cushy. Although that weather radar clearly does not work very well. Right, let's go. Oh, my controller's died. As long as it's not my pedals, that's all good. Right, let's go, let's go. Let's see where we end up here. Adam's going to have a very difficult job though. The worst thing that you could have probably done actually, when I think about it in this race, is start on pole position. Because then everybody's after you, everybody's in the slipstream. Ryan's going to be going for this one as well, I would have thought. Oh, no he doesn't, he holds off. Looks as if he was going for that move. I probably would have let him, to be fair. Eddie's hit the wall. Oh no. Oh, that's cost us a bit there as well. We're going to be dropping way behind, but we need a group of cars that are going to work together to catch back up to the front pack now. Oh, so who's that? Who was that? Who was that? I think that was Mike. Adam's still up front, so I think that was Mike. All of a sudden, this is the podium position. How on earth has this happened? Yeah, this connection thing's really not ideal. These lobbies need some work from Polyphony still, I think. catch up to these guys back up the front if we can do here. You really can feel a difference through the wheel though when you're in the slipstream and when you're not. I think if I could get a podium out of this race, I'd be happy. I normally do end up saying at the start of the race, or the start of the stream, where I think I could end up. And in this case, it is the podium. I think a P3, or where I would be happy with, or where I'm kind of expectant. I think in this, the way things are going, it probably would be a podium. And he's going to have the slightly better exit there. I didn't want to be on the inside there. Hopefully he'll have the better exit and we'll jump back behind. Right, I'm happy to sit behind here and actually, to a certain degree, as I mentioned earlier, be saving fuel. Trying to say, be doing a better job of saving the tyres, if anything. No good sliding them out like that. Check on this weather radar though as well. Nothing for the moment. I am hoping that that weather radar is actually working. And he's put it into the wall. I think that was the speed differential there. Everybody was going a lot slower because we'd all tried overtaking each other. And then Eddie caught up and we were all doing like half the speed. Right. Chaos in front of us then. Oh, you have to play it on the PS2, right, wow, okay. Oh, it doesn't work on PS5, that's interesting. Why doesn't it work on PS5? I thought the whole point of, well, not the whole point, but I thought PS5's, one of their main things was that they could play all the old games. Absolutely killing the tyres when I'm doing that. Not managing to keep the car well planted through there at the moment. Oh! Spotted him quite late there. Slipstream again all the way. Right, get in. Well, not get in for John, but he's serving a penalty, so now we're up to P3. Don't know what that penalty was actually for, though. Right, now I'm going to have to work with Carlos here. The only chance we've got of catching up Adam, who is flying here, by the way. The only chance we've got of catching him is if me and Carlos work together. But they're, of course, going to give each other the slipstream. That is well worked. Fair play there, lads. That was really well worked. Don't know if it was intentional, but if it was, it worked a treat. Oh, that's maybe what John got the penalty for. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. We'll drop down a fair ton of positions there. I think that damage is actually quite bad as well. There's John catching up to us. Probably just going to go for it as well. Wouldn't blame him. I'm a few miles an hour down where I should be. I think I've just written off my own race there. Fair chance I've just written off my own race. I've got to stay out, I've got to drive with the damage. It's going to cost way too much time to try and pit. Losing maybe 1 or 2 miles an hour. I was just hoping and praying that this rain would come soon, if there is going to be any. Because now in the slipstream, the best we can do is just match Adam's pace. I can't get turned there either. So now I've just got to stay behind John here and just keep tagging that slipstream. So I'm having to sit behind John here and just try and target this slipstream because that's the only thing that's making up for the pace, for the damage that I've got. We go into the pits on the soft tyres. .7 is the gap to Adam up in front. Right, now there's a lot going on here. What is happening here? Still got this damage. Just try and nudge it forward just a little bit here into the slipstream of these guys. Try and stay on it. Wasn't able to see what tyres Rico actually went onto. Be able to get forward though with this damage here. Should be out at about 160 here at this point now. P4 there though at the front of this pack. Struggling so much to keep up with these. I suspect that Adam's actually doing a little bit of fuel saving and stuff, which is not a bad idea. Yet in terms of rain. It's one of those, isn't it? You just got to sit back, you just got to keep waiting and keep waiting. It might never come though, this is the thing. This is the thing as well, these guys could all be fuel saving, or there could be one in front, and as I say, if you're behind somebody you might as well start fuel saving. 7 seconds to Adam at the moment. Oh, a few of them come in. There we go. Interesting. What are they doing? They're going on to this, another set of softs then. Look at that, 1.1 seconds off the pace now. I think it is time probably to come in. Although strategy wise at the moment I might just have to aim to go 18 and 18. Flags. Who's binned it? Oh, was that it? I just realised, was that Amy? Oh, she must be racing tonight then. Oh, that's good news. Adam's into the pits with 0% fuel. There we go then. That's interesting. So Adam's plan at the moment going 18 and 18 then. Still nothing for me shown on my radar in terms of weather. Doesn't look like anything at the moment, but could be coming later. This is the thing. Right, now we're P3 at the moment. Adam into the pits. We're going to do our pit stop. But I need to make this a good out lap, or a good in lap rather. Oh, let's not hit the barrier! Idiot! Right, we're going to be 2 seconds behind these guys. Unfortunately, we've done all of that without being in their slipstream. It would have been really helpful if we were, but such is life. Right, now we're going to come into the pits then. One of them does. Who is it? I think that's Brian staying out. No, it's Brian coming in, sorry. Right, let's go. Got to fuel up to full. This is the problem as well. We got a little bit more fuel than Brian by 2%, but I'm gonna over fuel a bit here, just in case we're not in slipstreams and stuff like that. This is going to be the problem. Vicar into the pits, 0% fuel. Cool. Oh yeah, we want repairs done as well. That's also the problem. Brian will be... Oh no, there we go. Brian's out in front as well. I don't know if Brian's also had damage. Needed some repairs then. That's a fair chunk of time though. 40 seconds lost. 38 seconds lost in the pits. But now we can really gun this. We don't have to worry about fuel saving here, which is a bit of a help. have to, me and Brian, we're going to become best pals this race, and we're going to work together here. Oh, don't do that, Brian. Oh god, that would be a nightmare if it made him crash, wouldn't it? That looked like that's what was going to happen there. That was not my intention. Brian, if you do crash, it was not my fault, I promise. Right. Oh, that one nearly was, though. Jesus, just nearly went straight into the back of him there. Which would have cost us quite a bit of time. That's not what we want. Oh no! Oh, this connection thing's really becoming a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. I should have been flat there, and instead I've lifted thinking that I was going to go straight into the back of him. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. Right, come on, Brian, let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. 13 seconds to close. We've got 15 laps. Let's close this gap, come on. Spotted the chance there, I had to go. Alright, let's do it. That's the only sector where this Lambo is absolutely mega, so in terms of getting overtakes, it's on that exit just before the tunnel. Alright. Yes. Hero. Alright, let's keep doing that. I need to get into this pack of cars up ahead. Proving difficult. Are we going to get like last lap rain, do we think? Or has the whole thing been false expectations? I think a lot of us have been banking on the rain. Could come yet though. Could still come yet. at least I feel a bit quicker now that we've got the damage fixed. Really works, this Lambo, if you manage to get it turn nice and early and then launch it. This sector is this car's speciality there. Right, this is really helpful. Oh, DP into the pits, I wasn't expecting that. Right, so he's doing the 3-stop then. Is he? Or is he already been? I'm sure he's already been in. Or has he also been staying out, banking on rain? Right, leader is only 5 seconds up the road. Was not expecting that. I thought Adam was way further. So thankfully, we've managed to close the gap then. Oh, it's actually Carlos in the lead. I think he's just literally took that position as I said it. And then we got the slipstream here from Bucket, so this is going to be mega helpful. Just going to coast into this corner. Nice and early on the brakes though, just to be on the safe side. Try not to lose time on the exit. Who's that in at the pits? Proper Brew into the pit. What on earth is that? What on earth was that? Now he's like 1.2 up the road. What the hell? Well, that's affected things quite a bit, I would say. Looks as if I'd absolutely like launched him off the track there, which I hadn't done. Yo, how are we doing? Hope we're all well, buddy. I can't quite catch that name at the moment though. I apologise. But good evening and welcome along. Let me see if I can catch that now. General Grievous. Is that what I'm seeing? Is that right? I'm sure that's right. How are we doing? Hope we're all well. Appreciate you tuning in, buddy. Thanking you. Right, let's try this one again. That connection issue was really annoying there. So let's hope we don't have that again. There we go. It actually worked this time. They're having a proper good scrap at the front. I need to catch up to that fight though, while I can. Right, this is the chance. Come on, they're within 3 seconds now. They're 3 wide out the front, look. This is going to be a close race. There we go. That's the one. Round the outside. Lovely stuff. Go, 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 go. Try and get into their slipstream here while they're fighting and working together. Because they're going to work together still down the straight, I would presume. But I could be wrong. Just within slipstream now. Just within slipstream now. Done a slightly better job of looking after the tyres this time round as well. Catching up to them. This is a proper four-way scrap for the race win now. Carlos has gone wide, he's got himself a penalty. We're up onto the podium. Now the reason I gave Adam the bump there was so that they can continue fighting. I'll be honest. It's helped Adam out temporarily, but it was purely selfish. Ah! Get off the wall. Here we go. Right, we're chasing Adam again now. Come on. Gonna live to regret this. Never a good place to try and overtake that, because you just lose so much time, as we've just done there. that was a mistake. Bugger. Right, the only thing that I can hope now is that for a start these two guys catch back up. But that they maybe have some fuel issues because I've been saving a little bit there, so even if I just get P2, I'd be happy with that. I did say I'd be happy with the podium, but now that I know Adam's like right in front of us and we could potentially have it, now I really want it. Two laps left. I think it's a case of trying to defend for P2 here. You see here the top speed of that. What's that? Xander in again. Is he in the advantage? Just have an edge on top end. Right, on to the final lap then. Oh, Adam's lost a place. Brian's managed to get himself onto the podium. I hadn't even spotted that. I don't know when that happened. I think it was in that last lap though. Right, also need to keep a check on fuel. We should be fine here though. Me with a penalty there. I think the only time we've been getting penalties is if we have made that slight mistake and gone into the wall. Now it does cost you quite a bit to do that, so sometimes the 1.5 second penalty is a little bit brutal. But there we go. Xander with a mighty, mighty win there. tremendous stuff. I didn't think that one through. If Brian crosses the line within 2 seconds, then I've definitely lost that place. There we go, though. Thankfully he doesn't. I didn't think that one through. Oh man, what a great race that one was. I was not expecting that result because I struggle around this track, but we've done all right there. The Lambo definitely coming in handy. It's that last sector for the Lambo. Manages to do a really, really good job, and that I think is where, over the laps, is where I was starting to be able to catch up. So Adam will be gutted with that P4 because he was battling for the race win, and then I think I came along and kind of ruined that a little bit by I wanted to sit behind them, and then I got drawn in, didn't I? And I thought I spotted one place. That was because when Carlos had hit the barrier, and then I thought, right, I'll go for that one, and then that is what allowed Xander to push away basically by having that scrap, which I really shouldn't have had, because then me and Adam could have probably worked together to push closer for the win. So there we go. He is gutted, I bet. Oh, fuel was a nightmare. I bet it wasn't that Ferrari, to be fair. Did you do one stop then, Adam? You did two stints on the softs. No rain either is what I was waiting for. So that was why that was the only reason I stayed out. Otherwise, I probably maybe would have thought about two stop. So that was a bit weird. Because I'd based my strategy assuming that there was rain, and then so pushed, got to like lap 10, 11, 12, and then thought, actually, I need to consider here, what if there isn't rain? Oh, running fuel mix 6 in the end. Oh, mate, no. Did you fuel to full then when you did one stop? Oh, soft and medium, right, okay. Oh, that's interesting then. So you were on medium for the second stint, and yet I still realistically struggled to get past you that easily. So, and that because I was on the soft tires, so struggled to get past you in the end. It was a bit of a challenge, and like I say, it was only because there was a couple of battles, and then Carlos had the penalty for the wall. Rico in P4 there in the end, though. Nicely done for him. Oh no, that's not the race results. Forget what I just said. That's not the race results. I take that back. Unlucky Rico. There we go. That's the race results. Adam in P4. Brian gets the podium. We get the 2-second penalty because we decided to be stupid and spin the car over the line and put it into the wall. DP in P5 with the Corvette. I think, John, you were unlucky there as well because you had when we passed you, you had the penalty, I think, didn't you? Yeah, out front, so I had nobody to drive. That's it. I said the worst thing that you could have done was qualified pole for this race, wasn't it? So, yeah, I've been very, very fortunate there. Just managed to get the odd slipstream in the odd place. So that's worked out. That has worked out not too bad. Well, I will be keen to see what that does for the championship running. But there we go. Not too shabby. Round 6 done. I think we've got one more to do. For the life of me, I can't remember where it is. But we've got one more to do. Might it be Monza? Might have made that up. I don't know. But I hope everybody has enjoyed that one. That was another awesome round. Really, really good racing. We're going to be back tomorrow for some more daily races. And then we're going to do... I don't know if I'll be streaming next Friday because we're supposed to be moving into the house. Whoop, whoop. But whether or not it happens, I don't know. So we're supposed to... That's our completion day anyway. So I don't know if we're getting in that day. If all goes well, we might be. If all doesn't go well, then we probably won't be. So if you see me scheduling a stream for Friday, you can feel sorry for me that we're not in the new house. Because at that point, we should be unpacking box after box after box. But that'll be that. So there we go. I will see everybody back here tomorrow. Enjoy what is left of the weekend. All 2 hours and 9 minutes of it. Job is a good one. I shall catch you all back here tomorrow. New week of dailies. They're good races. I can't remember what they are off the top of my head now, but they're good races, so I'll be looking forward to it. Group 4 or Group 3 at Brands Hatch. We have Brands Hatch for Daily Race B anyway, so I'm looking forward to that. There we go then. Right, catch you all tomorrow. Enjoy what is left of the weekend, and I shall see you all in a little bit. Toodles!